Assalamu alaikum. We are going to be reacting to that crazy interaction between Mehdi Hassan and the Mega, and in particular, that one murtad, that one really sick guy that everybody is just like. Firstly, Mehdi Hassan taking on the Mega itself was a really,
musketeer.
well, yeah, was a powerful thing. But this guy, I mean, when I told you this morning we're going to react to this, you knew what we were going to react
This is
to.
a sick video.
What's your first feeling?
It's just sickness in the pit of my stomach, bro. Disgusting. I mean, I don't know, bro. How could you? Him not saying anything
Yeah.
is just.
And interestingly, the other Mega guys disagreed with him as well.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at what this sick Ziobot wants to say.
All right, so I agree that Trump wants to do a cleansing, but not an ethnic one, because that area requires a lot of cleansing. Because when you have a population that was taught from early childhood age to hate Jews, Christians, and pagans, you need some serious re-education.
Number one, that's not true. And number two, that's not what he's proposing. What did they do to deserve being occupied?
Well, here's the thing, because the Islamic Republic in Iran is using them as a tool.
What has Iran got to do with this?
As a tool for their Islamic expansion.
When did the Islamic...
Because they don't...
Hold on. When did the Islamic Republic of Iran... You're Iranian American,
Yes.
I believe.
Yes, I am.
When was the Islamic Republic of Iran founded?
1979.
When was Gaza occupied by Israel?
19... Well, the very
67.
first time... 67, yeah.
So, can we do the maths together? 12 years before the Islamic Republic of Iran existed,
Yep.
Israel was oppressing, occupying, dispossessing the people of Gaza. So your argument makes...
You know, people like him, you have to be impressed by. You have to be impressed by that because they are just so clear and lucid in the way that they express themselves, right? So the first thing about Mehdi is that he knows the facts and he knows, okay, I can just stop this guy right here, right now, and I can just make this particular point. What do you think about this?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's the end of the argument.
That's it.
That's it.
And okay, so look at the aggro he begins off with, right? Those people, they need to be cleansed.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell
Not
are you talking
ethnically
about?
cleansed, but I mean, it's not
Cleanse.
Yeah.
And okay, what about the brainwashed Israelis who are happily signing on artillery signs or artillery shells to go and kill people, who are celebrating the death of people, who are rioting in favor of their soldiers having the ability to rape prisoners?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell are the what's wrong with these people? I mean, anyway, let's carry on watching this guy.
After the Islamic Republic came, it became chaotic because the Islamic Republic started to use the so-called innocent Palestinians for their own
So-called
ends.
innocent Palestinians? You don't think Palestinians are innocent?
Not all of them.
But
Because
what about the 17,000 children who were killed?
They're doing the same.
17,000 children were killed, were they not innocent?
No matter how down the drain you are, you can simply answer that question.
Yeah.
Children are innocent, full stop.
Yeah. So
5-year-olds, 3-year-olds, 6-year-olds. I mean, how can you maintain?
It's unbelievable. If someone asks, in any conflict, children are dying even if you're from the other side, if you're German and there are British children dying in World War II, everybody would say, no, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong.
Yeah.
But when it comes to these Zionists, right, and this is a Persian Zionist, then they're just a different level of sickness. And what's sad about this entire situation is that when these people run away from wherever they live, Iran or whatever it is, they then go on to become greater haters of human rights than anybody else on earth, even though they're using human rights to actually get asylum and these types of things in other countries.
Yeah, exactly.
Israel, who dropped the bombs on
Hamas
them.
is responsible. Hamas is responsible for hiding in hospitals and making tunnels underneath
So
those
when
hospitals.
children are shot in the head by Israeli snipers
It's
not
so
responsible.
good. Mahdi is keeping the pressure on the point.
Yeah.
He's trying to slip away like a filthy fish. Yeah, trying to swim away, change the topic. But Mahdi's coming back to the point. At least acknowledge something any sane human being should acknowledge, regardless of what side you're on. Right? It's not rocket science. And the fact that he can't answer that question, or him not answering it, highlights what he actually feels and believes, is disgusting, bro. These are children we're talking about, man.
Absolutely.
And it's good I think they've taken the clip out of the original video, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
I don't know. In
Something
some ways
about it
it's
is
good
happening.
because it's just. I mean, having such a person on your show is despicable, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is. And you can't say Hamas. Hamas is there, so okay, we can bomb that. Okay, Hamas is no. That's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. Imagine if you have the British Army going into Germany and then leveling all places and saying there could have been Nazis somewhere. It could have been this, could have been that, could have been. And the fact is, nobody accepts this idea. I mean, even if you look at the Russian, what's it called, invasion of Afghanistan, right? 1979 all the way to 89. You know, this idea of there are some fighters over there, and there's this, there's that, bomb, 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 destroy villages. This whole notion is so old and tiring. Nobody accepts this nonsense. You can't just, even if you believe on the other side there are people who want to kill you, destroy you, whatever, you can't blanket use that one term and then say, okay, we're going to level everything. And we all know it's got nothing to do with Hamas. Before Hamas existed, they were doing the same thing to the Palestinians. They're doing the same thing since 1948. The rapes, the killing, the destruction of property, destruction of lives, destruction of livestock, destruction of olive gardens, like every single aspect they could destroy, the Zionists were destroying since 1948. Hamas is just an excuse. Because they just want to rampage and kill.
At the very least, that's how it comes across. It's not, again, it's not rocket science, bro.
No.
You're literally wiping out the whole surface of that place. Right? With this one line that you use every single time.
Hamas.
I mean,
how does that make any sense? And look, who is brutal? The Infant Death Force, IDF, the Infant Death Force. They are the most evil force on this planet. Yeah. Now imagine them having the gall, having the audacity to say these people are evil. IDF is the most evil thing on this planet, without a doubt. So what the hell are they talking about? Now this guy, he's actually trying to win over white people. Let's just be frank. He's not white himself. He has an inferiority complex. He has a Gora complex, as we say. Even the way he's dressed, right? He's dressed up as someone's old grandfather just to fit in. But the fact is, even they don't accept him. Even the mega people don't accept him. You're going to see all the red flags go up.
Look,
it's a simple question.
Here's the problem.
When Israeli snipers shoot Palestinian children in Gaza in the head, as eyewitness testimony and doctor's testimony proves, that's not the fault of the Israeli snipers.
This is the problem, because when you have a
problem is you won't answer the question.
Throwing in the towel, you know, like in a boxing match.
Get out.
He's concussed.
Get out.
His
get
brain's
out.
not working.
Disgusted, bro. Just like people are just disgusted. It's like, this guy is a joke. Laugh at this guy. He's insane. Throw him out. He's got nothing to do with Mega. He's trying so hard. Maybe they're thinking, oh, these people are going to support me if I say, no, shut up. You are somebody who has no home. You have no home in Iran. You have no home in the United States. No one likes you here. Even the mega people are saying, they're putting out the red flags. How crazy is that? And this is the other thing, that the mega base is split on Israel now. They're not the same as they were before.
The question, I'll ask you a third time. When Israeli snipers shoot Palestinian children in the head, is that not the fault of Israeli snipers?
Well, you got to let me finish.
No, you got to answer the question. Fourth time.
Well,
when Israeli snipers shoot Palestinian children in the head,
will get to your
we're
answer.
running out of time. I need to know what you think about innocent children.
Because
what you said was pretty outrageous. You said so-called innocent Palestinians. For the fifth time, when Palestinian children are shot in the head by Israeli snipers, is that not the fault of Israeli snipers?
What did those children do?
What did they do? Tell me, did the children deserve to be shot in the head?
Because the problem is,
you know, millions of people are watching you say
they start brainwashing
children.
They start brainwashing children at a very young age.
So you support sniping children in Gaza?
Look,
do other people here support sniping children in Gaza? Is that a conservative position now?
What if they're wearing a suicide vest?
They weren't.
But what if they are?
They're not, though.
What if they are?
The most important thing is, look at what he's saying, which is they brainwash children. Wait a minute. What are you trying to say? You're trying to say basically it's okay to kill those children because they're brainwashed. That's basically what he's saying. He's actually justifying their murder. So he's not trying to say, oh, I'm going to answer the question later. You should bloody well answer the question now. You've been asked many, many, many times. But you are basically indirectly trying to say, well, you know, those children, are they really that innocent? You know, they're brainwashed. What could they possibly be brainwashed with? They're brainwashed with hatred of others. Okay, they're children. So if they have that idea, does that mean that they're now targets? It's a 5-year-old, 6-year-old. Anyway, that's nonsense anyway, that they say these children are brainwashed. But even if they were brainwashed, what the hell are you trying to say?
It still doesn't justify killing innocent children.
No.
On a vague, crazy speculation like that. It's just ridiculous, bro. No matter how you spin it.
No.
It reminds me of that. You know, there was that on Piers Morgan the other day. There was that woman. She's known as the grandmother.
Daniela Weiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, another despicable, disgusting display of just cold-hearted. There's no heart. These people are like dead.
No.
Evil, dead people, bro. Like literally in front of us. Just the way they come is disgusting, bro.
Bro, do you care about the Palestinian children? What do you think about the thousands that have died? Again, asking again, and couldn't care less. Couldn't give a damn, as Morgan put it, right? Now, Morgan himself is trying to exonerate himself because he's been cheerleading the genocide. He himself is a Zionist shill. Don't be fooled by that. He's a Zionist shill, right? And what's basically happened is he's now trying to find a way, because he's realized, wait a minute, everything's looking really bad. They can't hide all this nonsense. The first thing Morgan should be saying is, why the hell can't they let any independent journalists in there and just end it there? But anyway, the other mega people, let's just talk about them before we end, right? Clearly they're putting up the red flags. They were like, no, this guy doesn't represent us.
Throwing in the towel, man.
So you, because of your inferiority complex, you are groveling the white man, you're worshipping the white man, and they're kicking you. They're not agreeing with you. And in fact, they will probably kick you out. Don't think just because you're a secularist, a liberal, a humanist, or whatever it is, they're going to be like, okay, you can stay in America. If they got the chance, they would kick you out. What do you think?
And you know, people like him, bro, honestly, they don't care about anyone. They don't care about the children that are dying. I didn't even care about these people that are throwing the flags, you know, his team members, whoever they are, They really just care about themselves.
That's it.
Yeah, he's just trying to appear. It's all ego, bro. And he's made an absolute fool of himself. Yeah. Right? You know, so much so that they've taken it out of the original video, pretty much.
No, I don't know if they have, but it seems like it. But to end upon, what would your advice be if you come across someone, right, like that guy? What advice would you give them? Because they obviously aren't they lack self-awareness of how they actually look in front of the public.
I don't know, bro. I wouldn't want to be in front of these people. I don't know if I'll be able to control myself. Seriously,
absolutely, bro. Disgusting.
I would just, anyone that is of this disposition needs to really take a hard look in the mirror, you know, and realize that hopefully on some level there's some humanity left in them, that they can sort of figure themselves out and just try to be human.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're acting worse than animals, literally. Even animals wouldn't act like this. Yeah. So this is disgusting, bro.
No, let's just end there. We've had enough of this this very sick individual, and it's not worth spending more time on this. But it just goes to show you, Zionism rots the brain. Free Palestine, and always stand up for what is right. This genocide that's happening in front of us. You're either against the genocide or you are facilitating the genocide. There's only two parties that are left. So be on the right side of history.